be part of the school naming committee, which we had an opportunity to name Mountain House villages. And I had an opportunity to work with Eric Tibos, which is a developer in Mountain House here. You know, every year, my wife and I always volunteer for Fall Carnival, every year. And also chaperone for my son's 4th grade class, and last year, and this year. And also, I worked with Jim Lamb, Warren, and a few other residents here to help bring Delta College over here during the critical time of the election. So on November 4th, vote for someone that cares for our children's future and has the passion to make our community great. I ask for your vote, and I promise to show leadership with integrity. Thank you, and I look forward to your support on November 4th. Thank you.
Thank you for coming. My name is Martin Kanu. Currently, I work as network specialist for San Mateo County Community College. I've taught computer classes in the past, and I'm a part-time realtor. As a member of Mountain House Board of Directors, I will be committed to certain policies. Again, certain policies, because we don't make those policies. We set policies that provide the best quality municipal service to the residents. I will make sure that the district is committed to ensuring to the most efficient and committed ways possible the high quality of life and services that the community deserves. One thing that you can ask our other members here, everybody has a lot of experience. Ask them, do they have the will? Do they have the will? If you go back to Sacramento, they have a lot of senators, congressmen, 60, 70 years of experience combined. But you know how long it took us to pass the budget? They don't have the will. I have the way to serve this community. I have been one of the captains for the Neighborhood Watch program. I go around, I talk to the neighborhoods, I listen to their voices. So I ask, please, when you go to vote this November, vote for somebody who has a will, somebody who will listen to you, somebody who has an open door policy, somebody who cares about families. One thing I'm going to say in conclusion is, our job as parents is to follow our children in discovering the way and whom they are. How are we going to do that if you don't have a safe neighborhood, if you don't have a way or a place they can play? Thank you for your time.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Bernice Tingle, and several people have asked why I am running for the position of Board of Directors for Mountain House. It's very simple. I have a real compassion for Mountain House. I have since the first time I came out here and saw the plan and looked at the master plan vision. This is a great community, and we're going to be a great community and a great city moving forward. And the way that happens, not only just following the directions of the board members and moving the city forward, is having a compassion for you, the residents. We're a team, we're a community. And as I've been going out and talking to people, and I personally probably knocked on over 2,000 doors, and had an opportunity to talk to a lot of you. And everyone has priorities, everyone has things that are important to them. And the most important thing that I see is that we need to listen. Everyone's idea is important, but in everything it needs to be prioritized. I think that as board members, we need to listen, and I would be willing to listen to each of you and put the things in perspective so we'll be a great community moving forward. There are programs that I would like to see enacted in Mountain House, and one of them is mentorship and after-school programs for our children. As I've talked to many of you, I found that a lot of you are former counselors, educators, teachers that are willing to give back to this community, willing to give back to Mountain House. So one of the things that I would like to do in office or as an aside within the next 3 months is to get together a team of folks that would be willing to volunteer to help your children, our children. Because the stronger our children are, the better community we're going to have. Our children in Mountain House are our future. If the children's test scores are high and they have things to do in the evenings, then that's going to cut down on crime, and it's going to make for a better community. I would like to see the children in Mountain House, when they finish their education here, that they'd be able to go to any school and compete. That would also cut down vandalism, because an idle mind is the devil's workshop. So I would ask that you consider me as one of your candidates. I have a passion, I have the time, I am retired, I have the energy and the will. So vote for me on November 4th, and I will guarantee I will serve you well. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Tim McDonald. I'd like to add to one of the rebuttals on the water bill. Instead of collecting money and trying to decide what to do with it, I think we should work with those people so they don't get in those situations, whether it's assistance or help with managing finances. I think that'd be a better time spent. I usually don't read from speeches. I was never good in speech class, but I'm going to go ahead and give it a try here. In the short time that I've lived in Mountain House, I've been amazed at how easy it was to meet people and become a part of Mountain House. Tracy has been a wonderful town, integrating Mountain House residences into their city's activities as well. I've met some great moms and dads in the football and baseball leagues, as well as some energetic parents at my son's school. We do not have community services like stores or sports complexes, but Tracy is welcome to Mountain House residences without any reservations. As we grow, we will look to our sister cities for advice and direction to make Mountain House the best it can be. I'm happy to help any way I can to make this a reality, and whether elected or not, I will be available for help and as well as my time. I have experience in the construction industry. I've already talked with Shay and Trimark about some of our future plans. I put up the map there. There's a lot of opportunity in the town, and I look forward to serving Mountain House. Thank you.
My name is Doug Stevens, and I've lived in Mountain House since May of 2004. First of all, I'd like to thank the Tracy Press for providing these forums so that the residents of Mountain House can have an opportunity to meet and question the board candidates. We're fortunate to have a local paper that cares about the wider community they serve. So let's give them an applause. Also, local government is the most critical type of government that we as Americans can engage in. It's the most critical because the decisions made at the local level have the strongest impact on our daily lives. The policies that this board will set about, master restrictions enforcements, safety, service levels, community events, and recreations will be historic because they will be the first decisions made by Mountain House residents for Mountain House residents. If you elect me to be on the board of directors, I will work to grow the culture of Mountain House through special events. Even though I'm an information security analyst, I worked for 5 years as an opera singer and traveled quite a bit. And I also studied Baroque authentic performance practice at the Royal Conservatory at The Hague. And I would use that experience to draw more music, art, and fine artistic performances to Mountain House to help us get publicity about these events and to draw other people from other communities to these events. And I believe that with that kind of strategy, we will attract businesses to Mountain House. We're fortunate to live in an incredibly diverse community. In 5 short years, Mountain House has developed a sense of identity that is unique. Our community is open, fun, and friendly. This is part of what makes Mountain House special, the welcoming atmosphere. If you elect me to the board of directors, I will work to use that atmosphere to our advantages. Businesses are drawn to communities that are cohesive, connected, and cultural. I believe Mountain House has all these advantages, and as a member of the board of directors, I will work to sell these attributes to the greater business community. Finally, I want to ensure that we as a community are well protected. As a member of the board of directors, I will work to ensure that adequate resources are in place to implement the Mountain House security plan. I have the training and expertise to make sure that those who are contracted to implement the plan are using the state-of-the-art equipment, software, and techniques. I have a bachelor's degree in math computer science.